The Origami name brand has taken the world by storm. Here at HSN, we're so proud to have the Origami HeavyDuty Square Rack. This is that brand that solves all of your storage problems. It is the square rack that came as your request. And it is 4 months at $29.99. So I want to recommend right now that you start ordering this. It's perfectly timed for the holidays with free shipping and handling. That is saving you how much? Is that $19.25? About $20. Hi, Lou Caputo, who brings us Origami and so many smart things. Hi.
How are you?
I'm really happy.
Yes.
I mean, look what we have.
Well, yes. And, you know, we haven't seen this in a while.
I know.
That's a big deal. I mean, this is, and you know, this is the square rack. If you're looking at it saying like, well, wait a minute, I remember it being a little bit longer. This is not the long rack, the original one. This is a square one.
Very new.
As Siobhan pointed out a moment ago, this was built by your request because a lot of folks out there said, you know, I don't really have that long room, but if you give me something that holds just about the same amount, maybe a different shape. So we came up with a square rack because I know a lot of folks like to put these in the corner in places like that. But it shares so many traits with the original. For instance, all powder-coated steel, regardless of which of the colors that you get today, okay? This has the same weight capacities as the original rack, which is also interesting. This guy will hold with the wheels on it, if you decide to put the wheels on it, 75 pounds per shelf. That's 300 pounds total for the rack. Without the wheels, though, 250 pounds per shelf for a total of 1,000 pounds. Just under half a ton.
Look at my face.
I know, right? It's a lot. It's crazy.
It's a lot, okay. And this is not. All right, we'll give you the size. But here's how you flip the lid on this.
Here's the craziest
other part of the magic.
Okay, you flip this over like this. This is how it's actually going to come to your house. It's going to be flat, just like that. So it's only about 4 inches wide when you get it home.
And it holds 1,000 pounds without the wheels.
Yeah, I know, right? And unlike a lot of flat pack furniture that you might get, where you're like, okay, I got to take this, I got to build this, it's particle board, it's MDF, it's plastic, whatever you got. This guy, you just grab the sides, and literally, it just falls open like that. And if I spin it around, you can see the magic in the back right here. This is the world-famous Origami toggle, where all you do is you fit that into that little hole, push down, and now the entire bottom of this has got total rigidity.
Stabilized.
Then we just take, yeah, it is, and then we just take the top over like this, bring this all the way down, and there's just one little latch right there, and all you've got to do is just push this in like that, boom, and you're done. That's it, and it's ready to go.
Can you believe that? That was so easy.
Very fast.
Very fast.
Very fast, very simple.
Okay, here's what's happening. We're busy because you haven't seen the Origami square rack in a really long time.
Yeah.
You're going, oh my gosh. Okay, we want to hear from you. Wait a minute. We need to hear from you with your ideas. How are you using your Origami racks? If you love your Origami rack, we want to hear from you. 1-866-376-8255. I've heard people taking these to craft shows with their wares. I've heard of the pies cooling, the cookies cooling, the room for the company is coming. Now they have a place to put their stuff. Yeah. The list goes on and on. The main thing is know that it's easy, it's smart. We've got 3 colors for you. And we also have the heavy duty rack available. Now they're all heavy duty, so let's be clear.
Yeah. Well, the reason I wanted to bring this,
the original.
The reason I wanted to bring this out though is just to show people something. Notice that the shelves line up on these. So if you did want to mix this square rack in with your full-size Origami racks, you could, because these shelves will line up all the way down. Okay. The difference though is that the shelves on the large rack that we normally sell is 18 inches deep. These are just 2 feet. Okay, so you've got a little extra. Yeah, so they're about 2 feet by 2 feet. So you're getting that extra room. And really, if you think about it, you have items that are bigger, that are going to need that extra square footage on here. You know, you could put tires on here. I mean, there's all sorts of things that you want to get up off the ground. This is absolutely perfect for that. So just a thought, you know, just wanted to show you that comparison.
I like that.
Let's go through the colors.
It's also available. We'll give you that information right there. It's 177787.
Let's go through the colors and we'll go through some ideas. This one right here we've been showing you, this is the bronze, okay? And my personal favorite. It has a lovely, very soft brown color with some gold mixed in there as well. So I always tell people, look, if you've got wood-tone furniture in your home, if you've got wood furniture, this is going to go perfectly with that. So it's a real good idea. And remember, it's powder-coated steel, so you're going to see that it's very evenly done. There's no running on here, no streaking. And because it is powder-coated, it's going to be chip-resistant, it will be scratch-resistant, and it's corrosion-resistant, because that powder coating literally gets into every nook and cranny on this. So very important tip right there.
So for $119.95, free shipping and handling, 4 months at under $30 a month, you now have a storage solution that as your life changes, it changes with you.
Exactly.
And it's on wheels if you want it to be. It's not if you don't. We've got Wolfgang Puck coming up tonight.
To you.
You want to put that oven on it, you can.
Yeah, and that's a full-size microwave on top of this. And if I turn this sideways, you're going to see you got plenty of room on that top shelf right there. There's plenty of extra room up there. But this is what a lot of people are doing now. They don't have that room in their pantries or on their kitchens to display all of the kitchen electrics they're buying. So this is a really great way that you can get these and, you know, be able to have a place to store them. And I love the contrasting colors, the red with the white.
It's very smart looking, Lou.
Yeah.
I have no pantry.
Right.
Right. I have origami shelves.
There you go.
I use the pantry to put my washer and dryer in there.
Oh, well,
yeah.
you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Repurpose,
I mean, you made use of the space.
Yeah. Here's the answer.
Right.
You've got the red, which is very charming.
Love that red.
Yeah,
they call it fire engine red. I call it origami red because, you know, red's our color.
Yeah, it is.
So that's just
good.
me.
It's very good.
Next to you, we've got the original. This is the pewter. This is the one that we started with on all of our racks. This is a modeled black and silver on here that we're looking at. And the look on this one is a little bit more industrial. I like this one a lot. And we've got this one set up for people like in their garages. You know, you want to get things up off the floor. Maybe you go to the big box stores and you got a lot of supplies to bring back. People always look at the bicycle and they go like, well, Lou, what's with the bicycle up on the top shelf? All right, how many of you out there cannot park your car in your garage because you've got the bicycles in the garage, you know, because you got it full of all the kids' toys. Get them up off the ground. Take advantage of the horizontal space in your house.
Or vertical.
Yeah.
Or vertical.
Oh, vertical. I meant vertical. I meant vertical. Sorry. I'm looking over here. I feel like somebody's going to steal my rack over there. I'm like looking at going, what are you doing over there?
You want me to watch it?
Yeah, watch my rack. Make sure they don't take that one. Right. Okay. Now, over here we've got the white as well. Thank you. This is the white color. Very clean. It's a very clean color. Very crisp. A lot of folks use this in the babies' rooms, bathrooms, kitchens, pantries. There's, you know, all different places.
And clean looking.
Very modern. And you know what? We have this one loaded up with these file boxes, or as they call them, banker boxes, because.
How long are you supposed to keep your taxes for?
7 years.
That's right.
But because I don't want people just to think about these for home. Okay, because the problem is that people forget about, you know, you could use this as office furniture as well. You'd have to make, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 trips to carry these if you're doing it by hand. But on the origami, you can just roll this through the entire office with all 8 on here. And the other thing is, think about this, okay? This is the sturdiest furniture you're ever going to buy for your office at this price, okay?
Ever.
Because, yeah, the minute you put the word office in front of furniture, the price triples.
It is true. That is a very true observation.
And I know, because I have an office, and I've paid 3 times the price for things.
And you don't have to right now.
Don't have to.
Don't have to. Customer pick. Thank you so much for those reviews, too. You love it. Here it is in the piano lacquer black. That beautiful, shiny black, like lacquer of a piano or an Asian screen. So that's the black glossy.
Yes, love the black on this one, the piano key black on this guy. A lot of folks out there doing gardening in the springtime, but where do you keep all that stuff in the winter? Is it just sitting on the floor, getting all, you know, weird and funky underneath it? So when you lift it up, there's things? No, you don't want that. That's why you want your origami, nice and strong. Plus, not to mention the fact that we've got wood stored on here. This time of year, guys, remember we said this is powder coated steel, so you can have this indoors or you can have it out. Okay, you can store wood on this if you've got it on your porch or on your patio outside. Keep it up out of the snow so it's not going to get all damp underneath and then, you know,
when spring comes, you use it for
planting.
For planting.
This time, I'm telling you, the wood thing. I've had so many people tell me that they put wood on theirs just because it's a better solution, you know, to keep that wood dry.
And what are the alternatives that we tend to turn to?
We have things.
You can use things with a mallet. That's one thing.
Yep.
But boy, you get your finger pinched by one of those. You know. Oh, then the old plastic.
We got the plastic stuff here, and you know, listen. Everybody has admitted at some point in their lives they have used this plastic. We all have tried this, and you know the problem with plastic is what? It's expensive. It leans when you put a lot of weight on it. They bow, they break, they chip in the wintertime, the summertime. I've actually seen them get mildew on them. Guy has a great story about that. Yeah, because what happens is when you get the sheen off of these, the plastic eventually it's not going to be shiny.
It becomes porous.
Yeah, it becomes porous, and then like you know the mildew can get in there.
Well, and they crack.
And they crack, and there's a lot of weight. And I always tell people, listen, you're never going to take a piece of particle board furniture apart to move it. You're never going to take a piece of plastic apart to move it. But, Siobhan, if you hand that to me, you know, with the origami, when you decide, you know what, I don't want it in this spot anymore.
24 by 24.
Yeah, I need to make some space. You close it up. And that's why I tell people, look,
that's what we're talking about.
If you only use it when you go to the big box store,
Right.
And you come home with that car loaded with stuff, you pop it open when you get back, and you store all that on your rack, even if it's just for a couple weeks or a month or whatever. You know, when you get done.
For the dinner party.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or Thanksgiving.
When you get done.
Or you turn it into a bar for the party.
And you put it away till next time. And that's the beauty. And that's why I always tell people Origami products are storage solutions. They're not storage problems.
Right. It's not like you're like, oh, I'm not having the party anymore. I just have this empty shelf sitting around.
Just
what am I going to do with it?
taking up space.
Right. This is that smarter way to live.
Look at that.
For $119.95, this price is $10 off for the holidays. It's 4 months at $29.99. Frankly, we don't have to discount it because they sell so successfully. But for the holidays, we wanted to make your life even easier. We have the fancy cover for it as well.
It's fancy.
It is fancy. It dresses it up.
Yeah. Well, and it keeps the dust off of it. And, you know, if you're going to have it in your basement or outside someplace. I like this because it's very simple. It just fits over the top of this. It's one big piece. It has hook and loop fasteners that go around the sides.
So this is available, this cover.
Yes. And you can get it in charcoal color, or you can get it in this khaki color that we have here. So it's your choice, whichever color that you want. We're going to go with your decor. And then the other thing we have, which I feel like these are like sort of an essential. Don't you?
I
love these.
Really
these are the shelf liners. And what these, yeah, it does. It changes those shelves from wire shelves to solid shelves. You can see you've got a choice of clear, and you've got the black one that's behind it right here. It's a nice black color there. Each of them is going to have 4 magnets on them, one in each corner. And that's how they attach to the shelves, because they are metal shelves. So it's kind of a little ingenious way.
It's a good grab.
It's a good grab. Yeah, once it's on there, it's on there. You know,
yeah.
Unless you pull it off, it's not coming off.
Have you ever taken a sweater off of those metal wire racks that you have in your closet only to see all of the, like,
grill marks.
Grill marks.
I call them grill marks.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I was going to say waffle marks. That's because waffles are my favorite food.
Oh,
so the grill marks.
Yes.
You know that's a great idea. Listen, we're going to wrap this up and get it right to you. Perfectly timed for the holidays, and in those great colors, including bronze, black, red, and white, and pewter.
Yep.
Just in